today we are going to be talking about my 7 favorite skincare products. In other words, these are my holy grail products. These are the ones that I just simply cannot live without. And I have to say, this was really hard to narrow down to just a few, and I cut myself off after 7. So just to be clear, these 7 products that I'm going to be talking about are not everything that I do for my skincare routine, but these are just the ones that I really wanted to talk about today and to show you. Now, if you have watched me here on YouTube before, then welcome back. But if you've landed on this video and you're new to me, then welcome. So I'm Dr. Kim Foster, and I'm an MD turned coach and wellness expert. I was a family doctor for 20 years before leaving the healthcare system to focus entirely on my wellness business. And I am also the founder of the Wellness Coach Academy, where I train the next generation of wellness coaches. So here on YouTube, I talk about wellness and business and share all kinds of tips to help you master the art of living well. And if those are things that you're interested in, then go ahead and subscribe because I upload new videos every week. Now, I should also say that my interest in skincare is both personal and professional. So I'm not a dermatologist, but in my 20 years of practicing as a family doctor, a large portion of my practice was spent helping people with their skin issues, because where I practiced, most people aren't able to see a dermatologist for their everyday skin concerns. But I have a long-standing personal interest in skincare and beauty, and I really enjoy geeking out on what is new in skincare and what can help me personally to improve the quality of my skin as I get older. All right, that said, let's get to my top 7 holy grail skincare products. Now, the first one is sunscreen. So I think we all know at this stage of the game the importance of wearing sunscreen on our faces every day. Now, when I was 16, just like all my friends, we would slather on the oil and we would fried our skin by the pool. And I truly cringe at this memory, but there it is. But I stopped seeking out the sun pretty shortly after that, definitely in my 20s. And since then, I have been obsessed with preventing sun damage, since we know that it is a huge factor in the premature aging of our skin. So this is the sunscreen that I use on my face every day. It's Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen. It's SPF 60, which is great. I always want to have above 50 on my face. And what I love about it is that it's not too greasy or shiny. Since I spend a lot of time on video these days, whether it's making YouTube videos or being interviewed, or when I'm meeting with my clients and students or my team over Zoom, the last thing I want to be is all shiny. And I find that some day creams with SPF are super heavy and shiny, and I was having to put on quite a bit of powder on top to calm down all that shine. And so then I'd have heavy face cream and a lot of powder, and I was like, no, this is not a good look, and it doesn't feel good either. So with the Neutrogena, there is none of that. It's really nice and sheer and light and absorbs without a whole bunch of shine. Okay, the next product is Micellar Water. So if you have not used Micellar Water before, then you are in for a treat. The first time that I ever used it was in France, because Micellar Water has been a staple in French skincare forever. And when I tried it, I was like, what is this magic liquid? It removes makeup like it's an eraser, but at the same time, it's super light and basically just feels like water. Often to get rid of makeup, you have to use a heavy oil-based cleanser. Not everybody loves that. So this is completely different. So the way that it works is that micellar water contains these tiny oil-like micelles, which are suspended in soft water. And the micelles act as a magnet, attracting and trapping dirt and makeup from your skin. I just apply it to my face with a cotton pad, and the micelles dissolve and remove all my makeup and dirt and everything, which just leaves my skin feeling clean and refreshed, but without the need for rinsing with water. It's really gentle and non-irritating, which makes it suitable for, basically all skin types. This is the specific micellar water that I love, and it's from Garnier, which is a French brand, of course. And this one has got a bit of rose water in it, which gives it a really beautiful but very subtle fragrance. So it comes in quite a few different scents and formulations. So there are lots of options, but I personally love this rose water one. Next, let's talk about my vitamin C serum. So vitamin C is a very important ingredient to have in your skincare routine. The regular use of this powerful antioxidant helps your skin to produce collagen and heal wounds. It also reverses sun damage and brightens your complexion and prevents aging and basically improves overall skin tone. It's definitely a heavy hitter when it comes to the active ingredients in your skincare lineup. This is the vitamin C serum that I have been using for the past year, and it's amazing. It's by SkinCeuticals, and it's called Phloretin CF. This serum actually contains not just vitamin C, but it has a blend of powerful antioxidants. It contains 10% L-ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, as well as 2% Phloretin and 0.5% Ferulic acid. So this trio of antioxidants is amazing for uneven skin tone and discoloration, and I have personally noticed a big difference in some particular areas of hyperpigmentation that I have, which is a consequence, of course, of my days in the sun as a teenager, plus having had 2 pregnancies. Ever since I have been using it though, I have noticed my skin is way brighter and just generally healthier looking, and I love that, of course. So let's talk just a little more about what vitamin C can do for your skin. For one thing, it brightens your skin. Like I mentioned, it can help to even out your skin tone and reduce the appearance of dark spots and hyperpigmentation. It also boosts collagen production. Vitamin C is essential for the production of collagen, which helps to keep skin firm and youthful looking. It also protects your skin from damage. So vitamin C is an antioxidant, like I said, which means that it neutralizes free radicals and protects your skin from the damage caused by things like UV exposure and pollution. It also improves skin texture. Vitamin C can smooth out rough, dull skin and making it just look more bright and radiant. Also, it can boost your skin's immunity because vitamin C helps to strengthen the skin's barrier function, making it better able to defend against environmental aggressors. Okay, next up is the skincare product that I have probably been using the longest, and it is my Retinoid. Specifically, I use a prescription retinoid, tretinoin or Retin A, and I have been using this regularly for many years. Looks like I'm just about out, but I am confident that my skin would look very different at this stage of the game if I hadn't been using this diligently. Retinoids are a class of compounds that are derived from vitamin A, and this is the big guns when it comes to anti-aging. Retinoids work by affecting the behavior of skin cells and increasing cell turnover, which leads to smoother, clearer, and just generally more youthful looking skin. Plus, they also stimulate collagen production, which helps to firm and plump the skin. So you can get a prescription retinoid like I use, or there are plenty of over-the-counter retinoids too. And I have to say, I'm on the lookout for a really good over-the-counter retinoid that I can try and recommend. So if you have one that you love, let me know in the comments below. I personally don't have super sensitive skin, so I can tolerate a prescription strength retinoid without too many problems, but I know that for many people, a prescription retinoid is just way too strong and can cause some redness and irritation. All right, next up is my alpha hydroxy acid serum. This is the one that I use, and it is just so good. It's by The Ordinary, which is just such a great skincare brand. And this bad boy contains 10% lactic acid, which is a type of alpha hydroxy acid, or AHA. The lactic acid acts as an exfoliant, which means that it helps to gently remove dead skin cells and leaving the skin looking brighter and smoother. And this can help to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and hyperpigmentation. But lactic acid can also help to increase the skin's hydration levels, which makes it a really good option for people with dry skin, which is what I would mostly characterize my skin as. Lactic acid can also help to improve skin tone and texture, which gives the skin a brighter and just generally more radiant appearance. And it also helps with anti-aging because lactic acid can help to stimulate collagen production, which can, of course, help to firm and plump the skin and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So it's important to note, though, that lactic acid can be quite strong and can cause skin irritation, especially for those people with really sensitive skin. I recommend starting with a low concentration and gradually increasing the strength as your skin becomes accustomed to it. Okay, next up is this moisturizer by CeraVe. So I have tried a lot of different moisturizers and creams for night and creams for daytime. And what I have to say is that even though this one says CeraVe PM, I actually use it as my daytime moisturizer. And the reason is that because I already use a separate sunscreen, I don't need additional sunscreen in my moisturizer. And the daytime version of this particular cream is way heavier and shinier than the nighttime version. And the only difference is the SPF. So I'm quite happy to just use this one during the day because as far as moisturizers go, this one is lovely. It's so light and sheer, but it's also totally moisturizing. It feels really amazing when it's on. In fact, you can't really feel it at all. And I also love the ingredients that they have included here. So there's niacinamide, ceramides, and hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is great for hydration in general, but it's the niacinamide that's more of an active ingredient. And niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3 that has been shown to have several benefits for the skin. So it helps with hydration by improving the skin's natural barrier function. It helps with brightening by reducing the appearance of hyperpigmentation and age spots. It also helps with anti-aging by boosting collagen production. And niacinamide also has some anti-inflammatory properties. Now, ceramides are the other ingredient that I love in here. Ceramides are a type of lipid molecule that are naturally present in the skin and help to maintain its barrier function. So they help to form a protective barrier on the surface of the skin, which prevents moisture loss and protects against environmental factors like pollution and UV rays. Now, when you don't have enough ceramide levels in your skin, it can lead to dryness and irritation and a weakened skin barrier, which can make the skin more susceptible to environmental damage, like I said, and those signs of aging. Okay, let's move on to my final holy grail product, which is my LANEIGE Lip Sleeping Mask. So this one is kind of like a bonus. I don't know if it technically qualifies as skincare, but I'm including it here because I love it so much. So I always finish off my nighttime skincare routine by applying this LANEIGE Lip Sleeping Mask, and it helps to keep my lips protected and hydrated all night long. It's amazing, and I love the scent. It comes in actually a few different scents, but the original berry scent is my absolute favorite. So that brings us to the end of my 7 holy grail products. I would love to know, what is one skincare product that you cannot live without? And also let me know, are you interested in seeing more skincare videos from me? This is something, of course, that I love to talk about. And like I say, I have done a lot of personal and professional research into this, and I would be happy to share that info with you if that is something that you would be interested in. Also, if you are big into skincare like I am, then you might be interested in the guide that I put together on healthy eating for skin. So you can download it for free by using the link in the description box below. Okay, that's a wrap for this video. Take care, have a wonderful day, and I will see you again very soon.